Hello everyone, this is Anne from Odulcina Scrap with a bunch of yummy stuff. I've been working on those items for a couple of weeks, and every time I wanted to put something in my Etsy shop, I thought, oh, I should hold on because I don't want someone to buy one of my creation and figuring out that a day or two later they have more choices and they would prefer the other colors or the other creations. So I kind of holded them all together. I tend to do that this year where I restock my Etsy shop, the Odulcina Journal shop, because it's the one where I sell my creations. So I kind of restock it one per month with like a batch. So it gives the chance to everybody to kind of can grab one, but as well to see all the possibilities of the month, kind of what I've done during the month. So this month I completed those two journals with an envelope each. So kind of made a set. Whoops, I'm mixing them, pink with pink and bluish with bluish. So I'm going to show you the sets, and then when I started doing the envelopes, I just love doing them. But to me they are mostly fabric and laces. So I created some, then I needed to do some filling, and then I worked on my new digital kit, the Victorian Wallpaper, which you can see here. And I was just so in love with that paper, and I had to do some print tests, of course. So I started playing with, and I just got crazy. So I'm all done. It's ready to go in my Etsy shop, and I'm doing this video right now, showing you all the different, because they're not the same. They're all different. But I'm going to show you what you have in video. You can refer to the pictures in my Etsy, and they will only be showing on Etsy tomorrow, which is Sunday, in the afternoon. So just keep an eye on my Etsy shop if something here catch your eyes and you would like to have it. Those kit will be a little bit more pricey than my average, just because I've used my stash of laces, and they have a bigger value money wise, but they have as well a value of I cannot buy them back. So all of that together, and I worked hard, and they are just perfect. So if it's your style and you like them, watch my Etsy, the Odulcina Journal. The link is in the description below. You have to click on the more ... to get the whole description, and then you have the link there to my Etsy shop. So watch for that tomorrow. Tomorrow will be January the 8th, 2023. Happy New Year, everyone, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to clear up my space and come back with showing you the individual sets. Okay, so I'm going to start with this set, which is the journal that I think it was my last video showing you how to create those journals. I added like a little lace there, but it's kind of a blank journal, but it's fully decorated on the outside. The cover is fully decorated, and you have all the structure of the page, and it comes with that sari silk, that polka dot sari silk, which is just gorgeous. All right, so you have the journal, and look at the envelope that I've created. I'm just in love. You have the polka dot sari silk picking up there, here and there. You have that gorgeous fabric from an old pillowcase, and I just love it. And it's all fabric, so you have the lace there with a sari silk. It's doing the crunchy noise. You have some lace there, the polka dot, that cute fabric. That's the back. Here I didn't sew it. It holds well, but it's not really a pocket because it's not the good side. And inside I've put a couple of goodies. So I made those little booklet. Every envelope has one, and it's always about the same. A little bits of lace, tracing paper that has been coffee stained, a paper doily, and some sort of decorations there. I've put one of my favorite booklet that I've done because it has the greenish bluish shade there, and I mostly work with pink, as you know. So because this one has pink and blue, I kind of ended up putting my favorites that has blue. So this one, it's a lace simple. This is Crafty Me shop, and it's the same fabric here. Same here. I had those cards that I've done, and it has the same fabric there with some laces. So I have a tutorial on how to create those cards, those trio cards. I have videos on how to create those simple swatches, a video on those booklets. I'll put the links in the description below in case you're new to my channel, and I know I have a lot of videos by now, so I'll put the links directly to them in case you are interested to figure out how to do them. So this is one kit, and it's the only kit that has blue. So if you're a blue lover, that's the only one for you. The other kit is the other slim long journal that I've created that I showed in the last video as well. You have embroidery with ribbon embroidery and printed on fabric labels, Crafty Me shop laces, crafty old vintage doilies, Crafty Me shop laces, and this one has a little bit more. It contains a booklet, the printed on fabric label here, papers, little bit of laces, but it's mostly blank pages. Not blank, but not decorated pages. But you have this card there, this mason jar kind of card or ephemera. So it is gorgeous. Okay, so you have that, and this is the envelope that comes with. You have a bow here, the embroidery, the little rosebuds, and when you open it, you have again inside similar stuff because they're gonna be the same price. The blue and this one will be the same price. So you have the journal, the little booklet journal, whatever, a little snippet, the lace sample. So it's a Crafty Me shop lace there too, and one of the trio cards that I've created with Crafty Me shop laces. So this is what you have inside the envelope, and I don't recall it. Oh, the back looks like that. The coffee stain pattern is just gorgeous, I find there, with just a bit of lace, of an applique, and that polka dot tool there that we can see hanging. This is just gorgeous. So this is the second kit. Now I've played and I've just made one of those envelopes. I might do a tutorial or do more on camera, but not for now, because my next project is creating a lap book. So it is larger if you compare to the other envelopes, for example. Okay, and I started with a manila folder, and that was coffee stained. So you have the coffee stain, and you have some embroidery, cute laces, vintage lace here. This one, really vintage. And that design printed. Inside you have a coffee stain paper to give it some, I don't know, dimension. The feeling is different when the paper is backed, when you have more than one layer. Just a little fabric printed on label. And here you have two pockets. So you have that smaller pocket here, and you have the bigger pocket. So in the smaller pocket here, it's kind of glued there as a decoration, but I've added like a simple here and just a tag, just a cute charm of scissors. And inside the big pocket you have again the booklet, which is kind of the same format. And you have, let's see, that cute house card or ephemera with fabric at the back. So this card, I included it there. And this is a little bundle of special papers with my Victorian wallpaper kit. So this is printed on vellum or tracing paper, and I've created like this just so you can have a closure, but nothing is glued together, so you can put it back just by sliding it there. Okay, so you can trim the yarn and reuse in any project. The whole wax seal, you will have like half of a page of this pattern paper on vellum or tracing paper, and you have those antique receipt that I have in my kit. I printed them on coffee stain paper, and they're all inked. They're ready to be used. So you have this depth receipt, this one, and because I printed it on coffee stain paper, the feeling, it looks so real. And at the back it's not white, it looks old. And you have those little kind of labels to decorate, so you can use them to decorate. And so every envelope from now on will have that. So I'm showing you this one, but the others I won't open them. They're all the same. Maybe sometimes the wax seal design might be a little bit different, but for the papers they're all the same. So this is what the envelope contains here. And with the envelope you have a bag, and this bag will be the same for every envelopes. The same, I mean always the same paper, some laces and some decoration in, and the same content inside. So it's a glassine bag that I've decorated with my new Victorian wallpaper kit, and I've added just laces and cheesecloth. I've put like a sample of the yarns that I'm using all the time, so you have a lot there, and it's kind of decorated. And I've created a small booklet journal not decorated, but really interesting, with avocado stain paper. The middle looks like that. It's not beads, it's just the pom-poms. And you have special papers there. You always have a pocket and half of a pocket in each of the journals. You all have tracing papers that has been coffee stained. They're all the same format. I worked in batches, so it's fair to everyone. They look almost the same. They always have that packaging paper that I printed on. That is just gorgeous. So you have this inside the bag. You have the yarns inside the bag. You have the bag, and you have an envelope. And now this is where I'm going to start showing you the new kits, but the envelope, the portion of the bag will be almost the same. The other kit is this one, so you can see. Oh, this one is a bit different inside though, because I used my last little house booklet that I still had. So this one is a little bit different instead of the other journal, but you're going to see that on camera. But you have the yarns, and this is the look of the bag, and it comes with this envelope. It's printed on fabric label, and inside noise. And inside the bundle is different. Yeah, this one was a special one. So you have a booklet, you have an old letter from my digital kit that I printed on a really thin paper, inked it a little bit, folded it the old way, put a wax seal that is that special temporary glue, so you can glue and stick and unstick. You have a vintage envelope here that you have the letter, the original letter in, and it has a bunch of pages, so each page is they open in two. So you have that, and I decorated the back with a wax seal, that cami. So you have a vintage element there, a real one, that fake reproduction document. This one that I've created, it's kind of just a mix of papers with a wedding dress applique. You have that little bundle that I just showed you of special papers. So the envelope is kind of filled with gorgeous ephemeras. Okay, so this one is a little bit different, but by the pictures on Etsy, you'll be able to see the difference. Okay, back to the normal, this kind of journal inside the envelope with the yarns. And this is the bag, how I decorated the bag. And it comes with this envelope, which is all fabric. Inside you have a booklet and that bundle of papers. And yeah, look at that. The applique here, and even at the back you have one of the labels on fabric. I've put a lot of love in those creations. This is the bag for this set. So it's a Crafty Me Shop applique there. And it comes with this envelope, which is an old pillowcase. Look at that. With some embroidery or cross stitching, not sure. if we say embroidery or cross stitching there. Anyway, it is cute, and those flowers are really cute. You have my little cluster of embroidery, the rose buds, Crafty Me Shop laces, and it goes like that. You have the polka dot tool. So when you fold it the other side, this is what you see. This is another kit. I have another one. So again, the bag is like decorated like that. Just this one is gorgeous. And you have the yarns and the booklet, and the envelope looks like that. So you have this huge applique with pearls, the doilies, the laces, and it's inside. It looks like that. I did like a fabric and laces collage here, and inside this is the booklet. And again, you have that paper pack, ephemera pack, and at the back you have still that fabric collage. Oh, I want to keep them all, but I need to keep moving on. I love creating. I just love. This is the bag. Well, actually, I kept one. I should show you, but it won't be available, so I'll show you in another video. I kept my favorite. So this is the bag here with an applique, Crafty Me Shop applique, and this is the envelope. So mine is with this doily here, half of a doily. You have an embroidery, Crafty Me Shop appliques. This is gorgeous. And that pink and white striped fabric. The envelope makes the little noises, and you have the pack of papers, and this is the little booklet journal. And at the back of this envelope you have, it looks like this. So this was my last set. All right, so I hope it inspired some of you. I made sure I do a close-up when I'm showing you the items, so maybe you can pause the video and look at how, you know, how I layered my stuff, and maybe it can inspire you to create some. So thanks for watching, and this will all be available in my Etsy shop tomorrow afternoon. Bye bye.